Hello everyone and welcome to another speed paint. Now I'll put a little warning at the beginning of this video that it is kind of spoilery, by kind of I mean very spoilery, so yeah, sorry about that. Also I'll be speaking in a kind of whisper because it's a little late and I don't want to disturb the people that are, you know, sleeping and stuff. So yeah, I will try and speak as clearly as I can without, you know, being too loud, but yeah, I hope this is fine. Anyway, so some leaks happened, sadly again, but you know, it was kind of inevitable, especially with Steven Universe and its kind of reputation that it has for leaks and such. But yeah, anyway, in those leaks, I do believe in it was Lars's head or something similar along the lines of that. We had a photo and a clip, and this beautiful fusion was in there, and I just fell in love with her, and I like to call her Frankie because she reminds me of like Frankenstein's bride or something, or you know, that lady that's associated with Frankenstein. Yeah, her, or her. I don't know. I don't remember, but it just reminds me of that. So I like to call her Frankie. Anyway, yeah. So. This is yeah, I just wanted to really draw her because she's just really pretty. It's so anxious. She looks so anxious and cute, and she seems to be a proper fusion now. You can kind of see the similarities between her and Garnet, but I do believe she is a fusion between a pearl and a ruby, considering the cut of gem on her chest and the one at her belly button, which is very the one at her belly button is kind of the typical cut that a ruby usually has. So you know, I'd say it's pretty okay to say that it's ruby, and her chest is obviously just smooth and stuff. It does look a little flat, so I don't know if that's just the way it's colored or whatever, but you know, I don't know. So I'm guessing that it is a pearl, and considering this fusion does kind of give off a more sardonyx vibe, in my opinion. I know I said Garnet at the beginning, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know what I meant. Sorry. She just very much reminds me of Sardonyx in some of her facial expressions, and she does just look like Sardonyx except without sapphire. Excuse me. She don't got that thick lip or anything, but yeah, she very much does remind me of a of a pearl and ruby fusion, I suppose. And I just really love her. And yeah, so I guess I'll just I spoke about this more in another video that I did with Cartoon Universe cause stuff, so I don't know, check that out instead. I don't know, I'm so nervous. Anyway, so yeah, this I will just suppose go into my painting process. So here I just laid down a flat color and then started putting on the base colors on top, and then on top of that I started putting down normal shades that I would normally use, and then I was like, you know what, I'll just use blues and yellows and stuff, and it just kind of really made it a lot more fun to work with, and just the entire picture more colorful. I wanted to go with some crazy lighting shading, or rather more shading than lighting in this one. I wasn't too crazy. I don't really mean crazy, I mean by like just dynamic. I don't know if I really captured it by the end of it, but I hope I did. Yeah, I'm just still putting down the base shades and stuff, and here I am just lowering the line art layer, or the original sketch layer, and just did it with a yellow. I don't know why yellow. And then just merged it down. It was really light, and I wanted to do that just because I feel like the painting could go a lot more smoother if I just kind of redid it while I was there with the colors already laid down and it's slightly blending. Yeah, I'm just adding some little details here and there. The eyes were actually a lot of fun to do, and I quite like their color palette. This weird pink and black thing going on, pink gray. I don't know. It just it's quite nice, quite nice. Yeah, another thing that kind of just really reminds me of Pearl is the nose, because you know, Pearl got that beak nose. You know what I mean? Just pearls in general, they have that beak thing, and not to mention the translucent thing at the top. Yeah, anyway, like I said, I talked about this in another video I did with people. So yeah, check that out, probably. The Cartoon Universe, you guys probably know them. they're good pals. They're covering all the leaks and stuff as far as I know. So you should probably look at that if you want to know what the leaks are about. I'm pretty sure if you look online, you'll find them. Just Lars's head and stuff. The leaks are actually pretty good. I mean, it's kind of sad that they keep getting leaked and stuff, but at least it weren't like the entire episodes, like that one bomb. That was really tragic, dude. Like that was really sad, and I'm so sorry, Coronavirus, that happened. So sad. But yeah, it was just clips and videos this time. So clips and videos. Wow, what am I saying? It's a bit late. I'm sorry. Just clips and pictures. So you know, that's good. So yeah. Continuing on with the painting process here, I'm just once I've laid down everything and I kind of blurred it together, this is where I kind of go into the more painterly sort of style, where I put in some more solid blended shapes, like how usually with painting you want to like really blend, but you gotta know which areas you want to have a soft blend or which one you want to have a sort of more solid blend in. I think the best example of this is at the neck. I don't know if it's in the finished piece or if it's like right here. It doesn't look like it's right here, but near, you can see that along the line there's a more solid line, and then as it goes off more towards the gem, it gets a little more I suppose blurry. And I think that's a good example of what I mean by knowing where to put or when and where is the appropriate way to put softer and harder blends. I'm still trying to figure out you know, stuff. I'm not an expert, but that is my goal, as in the way I paint is that is what I'm trying to achieve by doing the soft and the hard blends. I really do like that I used more blue in this. I kind of went through a phase where I used a lot of colors, like blues and stuff everywhere, and then I just didn't. And now I'm starting to get back into that more sort of colorful thing, I feel. And I'm not talking about just like using so many colors and stuff, right? Like, cause Alexandria, right? They have a lot of colors, and it's like, wow, right? It's just Alexandria's a crazy fusion. But what I mean by that, by using a lot of color, is I mean just using a lot of colors in places where you wouldn't generally see that color, and it just kind of gives it a more vibrant color. Like in the skin, I used like at her shoulders, I used a yellow and stuff. And why would yellow do here? But I feel like it gave it a lot more vibrancy to it. And using blue for highlights and all that stuff, and sometimes even for shading, you can see near the eye and the neck as well that there's just blue. But then again, blue just kind of goes with purple, so you know. Here is my little attempt at, you know, dramatic shading. At first I didn't know what I was going for, but then I was like, well, she's kind of nervous looking. I just kind of wanted to draw her nervous looking, so I was like, maybe one of those little droid things is looking for her and she's hiding. So yeah. I like how the translucent thing kind of turned out. I just used a screen layer on top, and then I just shaded over it with another multiply layer, and then I got another screen layer as I'm doing right here, laid some stuff down, and then laid just some color down with another screen or luminosity layer. I'm not sure. I think it was screen. Yes, it's screen. And then I took the same blendy brush that I usually use for skin. I turned it into an eraser, and then I just kind of rubbed it out, and it made that really nice shine to it. I really love how that turned out. It's probably my favorite part of the picture. I think I could have put in a little more detail in the hair, but I was feeling a little lazy, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I really do like how the translucent thing did turn out. It's quite nice in my opinion. So yeah. I'm pretty sure that's all I have to say. There's a little bit of the speed paint left, so I will leave you to that. I hope you enjoyed the speed paint. Can't wait to see the bomb, and I will see you next time, my dudes. Goodbye.